everyone, welcome to OBF1 for round 14 today. We are at, some would say, a very controversial place in the world. I say hashtag ban CDM.
Well, that's just uncalled for.
We are racing at Russia today. Racing at Russia today, and I'm also joined by CDM.
Yep.
Wagwan, the fellow Ute.
I'll never say that again.
Isn't that what you guys say? Isn't that how you guys speak?
No.
It is.
Okay, we'll go with it. We'll go with it.
I knew it.
If you can believe what you want to believe.
I'm down with the youth, you know.
Down for the youth.
Down with the youth, not like that.
Yeah, no wonder that's what. So the rumours are true then.
No. I was the head teacher. You'd been in
I
business
don't know. I
lately?
haven't been in school. I've been off school for a while.
It's not good to miss education, mind.
Well, if you've survived somehow, then I'll be alright.
I haven't survived, mate. I'm barely breathing.
No, what do you mean you're barely breathing?
I don't know. I woke up with a nosebleed, so I'm barely breathing at the minute.
You woke up with a nosebleed.
Yeah, man.
What's that got to do with anything?
It almost killed me. I could have died.
What, the violent nosebleed?
Yeah, mate. Well, it wasn't that violent, but still. And you know, anything could have happened, man. Anything.
Yeah, you could have drowned in your own blood.
Right, I wouldn't go to that extreme, mate. Jesus Christ.
How many is racing tonight?
13. One's joining in late.
We're waiting for one then. Which is probably that one joining late.
If I click
Bill
that...
needs to choose his car.
No, we're waiting for 2. Can you...
Oh yeah, because you've just clicked spectator. No, we're waiting for one then, if one's joining late. Why can't they just join on time, man? It makes it so much simpler.
Because they got live CDM. Not all of them are in school like you.
I'm not in school at the moment, it's half term.
Well then, you're just a loser.
What do you do all day?
Work.
What do you work as?
None of your business. I'm a porn star, if you must know.
What are you doing wasting your time playing with us then? That sounds mad.
I like F1.
Fair enough.
Exactly. Why is my hotspot not showing up on my PC? Ha! There we go.
You know what would be a sick thing?
Depends.
If all of the admins, right, when we're older, because we can't do it now, but when we're older, we'll meet up. We have just a massive airsoft tournament. That'd be sick.
Mate, you'd end up in hospital.
What do you mean? I've played airsoft before, and I'd be the youngest. I'd be the most agile.
Mate,
I'd be sweet. You'd be alright because you're a little midget. You can just hide behind things.
Yes, Neil. CDM does work on the street corner.
What?
Good evening, guys.
Hold on. What?
So who are we actually waiting for? Why has Bill not chose his car?
He hasn't.
I know.
Can't read his mind.
I know.
Right, I'm gonna get violated in the edits, aren't I? Actually, you're not doing them anymore, so I'll be fine.
We can't start until Bill chooses his car, so...
What car is he supposed to be in?
Alfa Romeo?
Who just left? Someone just left, by the way.
It's because I don't know. Oh, for God's sake, man. Hawk pie. Kyle here. Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. I haven't heard all about. I haven't heard his name for a while.
Well, he's making his return tonight.
Oh, good to see.
So we're getting a few drivers back. We got a little bit more than 10 tonight, so Hawkeye has joined. Unbuilt.
How many points behind am I?
Unsure at the minute. We forgot to do the stand-ins. It will be done after the race. But I think you're like, I can't tell you, to be honest. We've made it an O.
What?
Why won't
How many points? He's 25 at the moment.
Can we just spam Unbuild in the Discord, please? Because he's not
Neil,
actually...
you're 25 behind James at the moment. Seems he... No, you're not. You're 15, not 25. I'm waffling. 15 behind James. So he got a P3 in the last race and he didn't score. Don't even know if you... I haven't watched last race, I just checked. You dead, Kieran?
Mate, I don't even know. Unbuild to choose his bloody car, for one. It's not us, it's Unbuild. He's not choosing his car. No one's told them to ready up. Why are they readying up? Invite. There we go, sent the invite. Unbuild. Tell me if a timer comes on. Yeah, tell me when the timer comes up, because I'll have to change this, one of the settings just to thing. Jesus Christ.
AFK and that's why you readied up and just left it.
Right, we're supposed to have 13.
You said one was joining late, right? So we're waiting for one. Oh,
Yeah,
we're just gonna have to ready up, and if he joins, but we'll just give him an attendance warning. Not showing up.
Yeah.
When there's no point wasting time. Let's...
So 12, so there's one that's not here.
One that's joining soon.
That's fine.
Yeah.
There's the one that's joining soon.
Okay, we've got 12 now.
Just ready up. I haven't even tagged. Oh.
What?
There we go. So we can finally get underway. 6 minutes late. Let's go.
Hey, it's been worse before. We've been later than this before.
It has. What do you reckon the weather's gonna be?
I hope it's raining. Russia in the wet is so fun.
Mate, you're just strange, aren't you? So, Poland has just beat Wales. Fantastic. Shut up. Ukraine have beaten Russia in the war, mate.
Why is that in... Oh, yeah. Hey, we can't have any political views on this.
Hashtag ban CDM is rife. I want to see it in the chat, please, guys.
Nobody's putting that in the chat.
I want to see hashtag ban CDM in the chat. Why is the session stuck?
Why would people want to ban me?
Session will start at 000. Ah, there we go.
I'm in, yeah.
About
Nobody
time.
would want to ban me. I'm
Useless.
great. Right. I'm not even fully Russian, mate. I'm just half Russian.
It still counts, doesn't it?
Dry boys.
Yeah, apparently it's dry from Neil.
Yep, I have seen that. I need the stream link, so please tell me if someone comes out of the pit so I can actually look
What
at
do you
them.
mean the stream link?
Like the link for the...
Do you want me to do it?
No, I've got this, man. I am capable of stuff.
Debatable.
Shut up.
There's 2 people out.
Ah! Who is it? Oh, there's
We've
4
got
guys.
Hawk Pie and Liam, Invader, Neil's coming out, Kenner's out, Aeon's out. Yeah, Hawk Pie's the first one out there.
So obviously Hawkeye, or Kyle as he's known, is making his return to OBF1 before he's raced here before. I don't think he's raced since last year, December last year, so... No, it's longer than that, isn't it?
It's got to be.
I'm not sure how long ago it was, but he's making his return tonight, reserving in the AlphaTauri. At everyone.
It's good to see him back on the track.
There is a stream link sent. Right. So, let's see what he can do for his first sort of lap. Was there a bush in the middle of the track then? Was I seeing that right? I swear I just seen a bush in the middle of the track.
Your Welsh eyes are deceiving you, my bro.
Nah, mate. It's because I'm depressed.
Why is that making you see bushes?
Because Poland beat Wales and now I'm depressed and bushes are everywhere.
How do you think I feel, mate? My
Rush?
country's involved in a war.
And they're losing. And they started it. Lol. Right, but Hawkeye coming around the final corner now. He's going to cross the line to start his first flying lap on the medium tyre as well. For some reason, the tyre delta is saying soft, but he is actually on the mediums.
Liam's on a lap right behind him as well.
So Hawkeye goes through turns 2 and 3 nicely there. Gonna keep the power down. Obviously you can go flat out around here, you won't lose any traction. Shift down to 4th, he stays in 5th, runs a bit wide and invalidates, so he is not going to be setting his first flying lap just yet. Who's next? Is it Liam who said?
Liam. Yeah.
Who has set a purple sector 1, the fastest of all so far, coming under the right handers of whatever the corner name is into the left hander. I'll call this
It's
Putin's
called...
corner.
There you go.
Oh, Mosh just getting in the way. Liam couldn't open the corner up as much as he'd like to there, but he still can get a decent time out of it. But Mosh was just on the perfect line. So Liam now coming through sector 3. He's got a set up. Hold on.
Right. He hasn't been able to catch. Who's it?
I got a fat Domino's beer, son. Whoop.
Liam's going around the last couple of corners now.
Have we had my chicken strips? How
He
dare
does a
you?
1:33.5 to put it on provisional now, setting the first time of the night. We've got, who's it? Coming across sign, is that Pete? Pete's invalidated though.
Oh,
But he
Liam's
does
out. Liam's just hit a wall.
1:30. Liam's out, Kenner goes provisional, Invaders P2, Aeon P3.
Mate, we're
Neil
not
puts it P4, P5 with a 1:33.6. Unlike Neil, who's next?
Wham!
With James
Strips.
going 4th with a 1:32.9 on the mediums. Aeon getting out of the way for Pete.
Chicken strips are wham, mate.
You enjoy your chicken strips, mate.
Right, just keep saying names and people that you're watching, and I'll keep switching to them while I eat my
I got
chicken.
you. We got Gentorino last sector now coming around the penultimate corner. Last corner now, he takes double take it, he comes across the line, he's going to set a 132.8, putting him into P3. Then we go to who's next. I believe it's going to be Hawkpie for his second run on the mediums, second lap in a row. He can come through that turn lovely, just brushing the apex. He's going to brake right, he's going to turn in well, he's going to get a bit squiggly though. He's going to keep it well to keep done well to keep it out the wall there. But he's going to pit as his tyres are probably boiling now because of that. Mosher invalidated on his lap. Who's behind him? I believe it's Pete behind. No, yeah, it is. Pete's behind him. Coming around the penultimate corner now. Low on fuel. He is. Clips the curb slightly. That's going to unsettle his car. He's going to miss that curb, but hit the apex. He's going to set 132.6, farm into P3. Most people are pitting now, I believe. Yeah, everyone's pitting. They've all done their runs. Let's see. Mosher though, he's still on the run. He's going through sector 1 currently. He's going to clip the curb nicely. It's not going to be enough to unsettle his car. He's going to keep that nice flow and the momentum.
Kenna Fan Club.
33.4 in the first sector. Nice and tidy from him. Oh, he's going to get all on that curb. He's going to invalidate his lap from that. He's going to have to come and going to get a new set of tyres on. Unless he has the fuel for another run. But I doubt it. How's your Dominoes? Well, it must be very good if you're not
I couldn't unmute myself. I couldn't unmute myself.
Evening.
We're not sponsored or anything, but if you haven't got one right now, I recommend going and getting your fat asses some Dominoes.
Well, Super Calgon's now on the lap as he's coming through sector 1.
Super Calgon.
Super Calgon, as if your washing machine's got a problem, you call this man right here.
But Super Calgons don't repair washing machines. They're tablets to clean your washing machines, mate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you got, oh, he's invalidated anyway.
Evening Collins _ YT or Collins YouTube. How's it going?
Underscore.
It is
Why
an
did you say the
underscore.
underscore? Yeah.
Because I am very political. Okay. Hashtag ban CDM.
Wow.
Sweet. We are Hawkeye, who is now on another outlap coming out on softs.
Can
Jim,
I get a Huaya?
Mitch is asking for a yeah. So we shall provide. Go on, CDM. It's your turn now.
Oh, I can't. No. You got that part. Alright.
Come on, bro.
You
Come on.
can enjoy your Dominoes and you can do your weird Welsh stuff, and then I'll.
Mitch asked for it, and he's English. So what's that saying? Exactly.
Mitch
I'm gonna-
is Mitch, right?
Jim has
fuck Russia.
put
I'm
hashtag
Bill.
ban CDM in the chat and hashtag fuck
Sui.
Russia.
I'm
Mitch
built
has
on
put-
that.
Sui and build.
Wow, Jim. That's not very nice.
It's invalidated. I told you he said it, and I told you people would say it. And Jim has come through and just proved me right.
Anyway, Unbuild's invalidated.
Unbuild. He invalidated ages ago, mate.
Neil is on. I didn't see. Neil is on a lap though. I'll let you get back to enjoying your Dominoes.
Mate, I've had my chicken strips now. I'll just eat my pizza later.
Oh, fair enough.
But it is just sat there and I'm really hungry.
It's gonna get sweaty, by the way, if you
It's
leave it.
already sweaty, mate. Domino's
Yeah,
just
but
makes the box
Even
sweat.
sweatier than what it is.
We're not even talking about the action, we're just talking about pizza. Sweet. Right, Neil,
Aeon
coming
starting
through
his lap.
That was so rude.
Yeah, I know. What, and telling people to say ban CDM isn't?
That's acceptable, you're Russian.
That's
Right,
not acceptable.
As Neil comes through the DRS zone now.
Domino's is the best sweaty pizza fact.
Exactly, Jim. It is the best sweaty box pizza ever. You can't get better than a Domino's. As Neil is 3/10 up, coming through the final sector now. Can he get a good line through these tight couple of corners? He does. He's a little bit slow on exit, I think. Shifts down to third for rotation. Back up to fourth. Then down to third. If you want a little bit of extra rotation, I was going through there a bit quicker, you can shift down to second. He's improved by 9/10 and he's put that McLaren in P3.
Slap bam wallop.
Anybody else on our lap? Hawkpie is starting another lap. He's just invalidated his old one. We got James coming through, 4/10 up, coming through the last couple of corners as well. He's going to cross the line with a what is up, improved by a second.
Provisional.
And he is now on pole. He has slapped that McLaren on pole.
Aeon though, he's gonna come around the penultimate corner, he's gonna turn that into the ultimate last corner. He's gonna come, he's 2/10 up, he's gonna go P2 with a 1:32.3.
I just want to
eat a lovely lap from him. Jensen, oh, you can do that. That's why it's good having me here. Because then it's not just them listening to silence.
Right, but Jensen making his debut for OBF1 tonight. We're going to start his next flying lap. He's already set a P7 lap time. Can he improve on that as we see another car? I think it was his teammate AR Blades just chilling out of the way of him. Coming through the long left-hander. Very easy. Kenna's lap is a 1:32. Kenna's currently down on his time. But back to the debutant.
We have got Hawkpido coming around the last sector now. He's not invalidated this lap. He's kept it all clean and tidy.
Can you leave my garlic and herb dip? How rude. She stole my garlic and herb dip.
How dare she. Anyway, Hawkpido comes around the last corner. He's going to put it into P3 of a 1:32.319. That's a good first lap for the day. For the what is it? How would you play it? See this? How autistic I am.
Man, that's mad.
For his return in his, I actually am though, so it's fine. I can. For his return to OBF1, he's put a good first lap in quali.
And here comes Jen Serino through the final couple of corners on his actual debut for OBF1. It says a 1:32, good enough for P2, not good enough for pole position yet. He is a couple of tenths off, but he's not far off. And we got 5 minutes of quali left. So if people wanted to, they could just go into the pits and munch on a slice of pizza.
One to watch for Super Calgon. He's on the mediums at the moment. He hasn't set a lap yet. He's down in P10.
And he hasn't invalidated this lap either. So
no, he's doing well so far. Not a bad sector split. A 1:06.046. That's a good sector 2 split.
That is a purple sector 2 at the minute as well. So it's one of the better sector 2s out there. Is he gonna?
He's gonna clip the curve though. It's gonna unsettle him slightly.
He's gonna lose a little bit of time there.
Yeah. And as we've all watched the B movie, every little helps.
That's the Tesco's saying.
They say it in the B movie too. He sets a 1:32 whatever majiggy was he son. A 1:32.9 on the mediums. That's gonna keep him in front of Liam. But it's not gonna put him anywhere significant. And he has invalidated, so he cannot go for a second run straight
Skipping
after.
some comments. Can I get a Huaya? Bantam fuck Russia. Suui.
We've got Mosher on a lap coming into sector 3 now. He's done a 1:05 split into sector
CDM, you idiot.
3. Oh god. Why is Jim calling me an idiot?
I don't know, but a lot of chats just came through at once on my thing. But you are an idiot. Right, we've got Vader coming through on the softs, currently setting a purple sector 2.
Mosher set a 1:32.4 to put him into P7.
Marsha hoping to get some points tonight. Obviously, we still haven't got a full grid. Half the
Vader's
drivers
5/10 up.
still don't want to turn up, apparently. We're coming to the final corner. He's going to cross the line with a 131.9. It's not good enough to beat James's pole time.
Packed race tonight.
Hundreds between them two.
For tier 2 standards, Liam, it is a packed race.
Neil's
Every
going to want
little
to pull
helps.
something out
Not
if he
for
wants to
certain
stay.
countries.
That sounds mad.
They need more.
He's going to want to pull something out if he wants to stay within the championship battle between him and his teammate. The two McLarens are going to be fiercely fighting it out.
Mate, I can smell the barbecue sauce coming off that pizza.
Just smell the barbecue.
Washing machines live longer with
Who's
Calvin.
Macapaka?
Macapaka has just said what everyone is thinking. Washing machines
don't
do
even
last
know who
longer
that
with
is.
Calgon.
You do? That is.
Yeah, have you not seen In the Night Gone?
Huh?
Have you not seen In the Night Gone?
Well, no. Whose channel is that?
Macapaka's. What's the official Macapaka account?
Oh yeah, definitely.
It is,
That
man.
little furry thing off the TV.
Macapaka's not furry, it's like made of stones, mate. Are you dumb? See, this is why Jim called you dumb.
Don't call me dumb, call me an idiot. That's
It's the same thing.
But not in Mexico.
But not in I'm confused. He's just said but not in Mexico. What? I might change the race settings so there's a bit of rain. I've heard some of the drivers want some rain
James
tonight.
is 1900.
So James still improving even further on his pole lap time.
Macapaka says, but not in Mexico. Okay, well I don't even
thought-
know who that is anymore. Going through the penultimate corner, gonna get a nice exit for that. He's gonna. Okay, he's good.
He's
James
backed
is
off.
not- yeah, I was gonna say it's either me or he's going really slow.
Maybe has he run out of fuel? Oh no, he hasn't run out of fuel, but he just backed
He's
off.
gonna miss the checkered flag. He's not gonna get to start his second. He's not gonna be able to start his lap. He's gonna miss the checkered flag.
He just crossed the line. What are you on about?
On my screen, the timer went out before he could cross.
There's 27 seconds left.
Mine's already counting down to 2 minute 40 now.
Yours is like shit in the brick. Pete has crossed the line though. He will be able to set a time. He is currently on the
Wow.
soft tyres, sitting in P9 with a 132.6 at the minute. He is 47 thousandths of a second up as he crosses into Sector 2. There is a yellow flag in Sector 2 as well. It's not going to
Again, CD,
interfere
an idiot.
with a lap time. Jim has just called you an idiot
So
again.
I.
Kenna puts his Mercedes on pole with a 131.7. Can his teammate beat that time, or can anyone that's on a lap right now beat that time? His teammate obviously sitting in P9 as we ride on board with him at the
Neil's
minute.
2.2 tenths up in the first sector.
You are?
Neil's 2.2 tenths up.
Kenna.
Little Jim has grown fondly of Kenna as Pete has invalidated. So he will not be able to set another lap time. He will be starting from P9 as Super Calgon and Unbuild have finished.
Neil now 5 tenths up on his time.
Well, that would have been a roaring burp if I let that out. Whoa.
Is he going to qualify in front of his teammate, or is he going to be just behind?
Well, we're coming through
These
the penultimate
last few
corner.
quarters will decide it all. Well, they won't, but
Good line. Stays in third. He wants the grip,
get on the
not the
power nice
rotation.
early.
He's
gonna
P3. And obviously James is in the pit. He won't be setting another lap time. So that
Our grid.
is our grid. We've got Kenner in P1. James
Yep.
P2. Neil P3. I can't see. I'm reading off a tiny little screen at the minute. We got Neil P3, Invader P4, Mosh P5, Aeon Blades P6, Jen Serino P7. That's a good start for his debut. Starting in 7th, we got Kyle making his return tonight in P8. Pistol Racing in P9, he's lower down than usual. Super Calgon P10, Liam P11, and Unbuild finishes off the final grid slot for tonight. So we will be getting underway for the race shortly. Apparently it is a dry race.
Unfortunately.
We do now have updated standings. Thank you very much, Mitch, for that.
Was I right?
The gap is currently 15 points.
Oh, see, I'm a genius.
That is pretty decent. Mitch is on it. He's gone away. He's come back. An absolute genius. Little Jim is currently sucking Kenna's dick. I'm joking. I just had to make a joke.
Joking.
I am joking. When have you ever seen a serious Welsh person?
My teacher.
Your teacher's dumb. She's fake.
Wait, she's Welsh.
She's fake.
How's she fake?
What part of Wales is she from?
Cardiff.
Yeah, she's fake.
How's she fake?
Anyone from Cardiff is fake. We've got 3, 4, 5 red lights. We're away for round 14 at Russia. Kenna gets off to a great start, but he's got a long run down to turn 1. Well, 2 really, because that kink is classed as a corner for some reason. James.
It's going to be 3 abreast, isn't it? Between it was 3 abreast between Invader, Aeon, and Mosher. Mosher's going to get ahead of the 2 Hasses. Someone's going to get spun. It's going to be Invader. He's going to get spun.
Invader has been spun. We had contact between
going to stay the same.
Let me fucking talk. Let me talk.
Hawk by clips. Jan Sereno going to spin into Pete, and he's round in the wall. He's going to have damage, yeah. Whole front wing.
He's just sitting there at the minute. He is reversing now. He's got to be careful because the way... Where is he on track? Oh, there.
Aeon's going to get past Mosher now. Mosher, did he spin?
Mosh did not spin. No, there was contact between the 2 McLarens. Hawkpie has just left the session.
Yep.
And that is an on-track leave as well, since he's still on track. Yikes. It's not a good return, really, but... James Neal still fighting for position. I got a message from what's his face?
Who's what's its face?
Jim. He just said Jesus. Kenna 136, so the fastest lap. Obviously, it's only the starting lap, so there's not many position trade. Nobody's really fighting for a position at the minute.
Closest we've got, I believe, is Invader and Unbuild.
Invader, yes, and Invader does put to look to make the move. He thinks better of it, pulls back behind. He is on the better tyres, so he will have an advantage over him. Obviously, Hawkpie has left the session and joined in the pits. That might cause an issue later on in the race, but for now,
but moving up to Liam, he's going to send one up the inside of Neil.
Who are you talking about?
Liam sent an up the inside of Neil, but got on the curve and lost time.
Well, I couldn't see that. Right, but there's not much going on at the minute. It's just pretty much a trade, and obviously we might start getting some overtakes when the DRS becomes...
Mosher nearly breaking out the DRS between him and Pete. There's only a 10th in it.
Aeon Blades has lost a second. Is a second away from Liam up ahead, so he's not going to have DRS when it becomes active this lap, and it is active on the first straight around this circuit because the DRS line is after the start-finish line.
Super Calgon being able to keep up with Pete, even though he's on the slower medium tyres.
He could have just pulled a master class in the strategy as James crosses the line with the fastest lap. He is going to start closing on Kenna for the lead, but he's not going to grab it yet. He has got the DRS, but he won't be able to use much of that straight as He's quite far
Liam goes
back.
past Neil.
English was not good there. We got Liam getting past Neil. Completely missed that, as you said. Still smelling some pizza, you know. It's distracting.
What happened to Neil? He was 4/10 from James, now he's 1.7 seconds.
He's obviously made a mistake. Maybe you broke too late coming out of turns 2 after the long
Must have.
straight. Liam setting purple sector times at the minute, though. He was a purple sector. We got a Invader fighting at the back with Unbuild. Still hasn't got past, which I'm quite surprised about, but he is right up the gearbox of him now and is looking to get past. Is he going to get past during the DRS, or is he going to get past before? He's going to be during the DRS straight.
Of course it is. He might even wait till the long straight.
Well, if he wants to make up some positions now would be the best time. Obviously take the outside line would be risky. You want the inside line, which he does look to make a move using, but pulls back out of it again. He does overtake, and Bill just looks like he let him through there.
Yeah, he went really deep on the corner, and I'm assuming just wanted to try and avoid contact at any chance.
Well, it was probably a smart thing to do if that's the case. James still 8/10 away from Kenner. Kenner's got to hope he's running a low enough downforce setup, because he's not going to have DRS while James does. And
Super Calgon though, he's going to have DRS on Pete. He's only 3.5 attempts at the moment. He's catching like a battle of hell. He's going to be able to pull alongside Pete. Pete's going to have no chance. He's going to try and hang it around the inside. A bit of contact between these two, a bit of wheel banging.
They make contact again, but Pete keeps
Pete
position
with the better
4
traction,
now.
yeah.
Super Calgon looks to
he's
make the
gonna-
outside line. Is he going to make the move stick? He tries to switch back. He doesn't, though. And he looks like he's going to try and stay behind. No, he does think about it, but he does stay behind Pete in the end.
Yeah.
Going to wait for that DRS and make a move, more opportunity. While we were doing that, Kenner has lost 5/10 to James now, as well, as we come into the DRS, the second DRS straight, sorry. I am clueless around Russia because no one cares really about this track. But
this is now he's inviting Invader to battle with him and Pete now. As Calgon goes for the move on Pete, he's going to go up the inside.
as
Invader's
Neil
going to go up the inside now as well. He's going to think better of it though. He's going to wait for that DRS on the long straight.
As you were talking then, James took the lead from the Mercedes of Kenner as
wow.
well. That has given the McLaren the lead, but he is going to be vulnerable from attack now on the DRS straight.
Aeon just got past Neil Moslem. Neil's falling back.
And Pistol Racing gets a 3-second time penalty, which is going to affect his race definitely, because obviously you can't
He's
get
gonna
them called back in the pits. So
yeah, 3 seconds around here will cost you.
Kenner as well with the 3-second time penalty. Invader looks like he's trying to make a move on Pistol Racing. He's going to think better of it again. He's just sussing out when's the best opportunity to make a move. Smart
Yeah,
playing.
Jim's not going to be happy with Kenner getting a penalty.
No, Jim, how you feeling right now, man? Kenner, 3-second time penalty. I don't even know if Jim is still here, but
He is indeed.
Ouch, penalty this early.
he's just
He
said
just
ouch.
said- Yeah.
Ouch is the only thing you can say. Jim is devastated.
Jim, where have you?
Pete really running quite slow. He's lost a second to Super Calgon. He's falling quite far back with these soft tyres. It's only 5 laps in as well.
These tyres are usually quite durable. Vader's going to make a nice easy pass on Pete though.
Can Bill do the same on well, these soft tyres are not even going to be wearing yet, so is this just his pace around here? It's a fucking fly. Go away. As Pete does come into the pit, so it looks like he might have some damage. I want to see if he changes his wing. Yeah, he's getting a wing change. That would explain why he was dropping so far back. CDM has just died on us because we can't hear him. But Kenna still can't get past James. James keeping the lead after that
I'm back.
overtake stupendously as CDM has returned from the dead.
My headset fell out.
Jesus Christ. How do you even manage that?
This is a long story.
Yeah, okay. Your headmaster must be there then, under the desk.
No. Anyway.
Yeah, mate, this fly is annoying me.
Get an electric fly sorter.
Nah, mate. I'll make the things catch on fire. I don't know what they're called. Curtains.
What? No, what? One of those tennis racket ones.
Yeah,
That are
yeah.
electric.
I'll make
Don't hit the curtain then.
It's right by the curtain. I couldn't help it.
Liam's getting right up behind Kenna.
How is this? Is he gonna be able to make a move on both cars for the lead, Liam here? Obviously, James not gonna have DRS, but Kenna and Liam will.
James has made his 2 moves to defend.
Kenna is right behind Kenna. Liam looked like he went a little bit wide. That might be a warning there for him, but
Mosher and Genserino going at it. Mosh being able to get past, but Genserino's going to have the better inside line. They're going to go side by side, but on the long left-hander, he's going to try for the switchback. He's not going to get the traction up the corner. Mosh is going to keep that position in front of Gens.
there is definitely a head teacher there. Jesus Christ! What was that noise? Mate, you got some issues. Or your head teacher's there. It's one of the two.
Issues.
Yeah, you got some issues. Jensen catching up again with Marsh. Obviously, he's lost a little bit of time trying to get past. Obviously, he's got the DRS to catch up now. Kenna only 6/10 dead behind James, but he still can't make a move for the lead. James doing extremely well to keep the lead of the race at the minute. Obviously, we've still got the pit stops to go, which will start in around 4 or 5 laps time. And it's going to be soft medium for the guys that are on softs right now. The guys that are on mediums, it's going to be a medium soft. They're going to be quicker at the end of the race, but will they have the pace to gain all this time? Because if you look at the split times for the leaders, the first medium driver, tyre guy, whatever it's called, is currently 9 seconds from the lead.
Who's that, Unbuild?
No, that's Super Calgon.
Oh. But it is easy to gain time around here. The soft's very powerful in the alternative strategy.
That is true, but you've also got some of these drivers that have, well, a build has just got himself a time penalty.
Speaking of the devil,
Hawkpie currently running at 113, 1 minute and 13 seconds behind. Obviously, he's not actually here at the minute, he's left.
just like all of our mental sanity, it just got up and left.
Aeon going side by side with Neil to the start of sector 3, gets the position off him. Neil falling back again now. Obviously, he's struggling with these tyres. Who has the fastest lap at the minute, though? Fastest lap is currently Neil's teammate, James.
If it was to finish like this, James would win the championship, I believe.
Well, there's 15 points between them. Go back to the driver's standings.
He's already 15 ahead now.
If it was 15 points difference between them, so even if Neil had won this race and James came second, that's still a James win, I think.
James, it'd all go down to the last race, wouldn't it? Because It depends who
Yeah,
would get the fastest lap as
but
well.
GG to McLaren. We're on the 14th round now, and they've got over nearly well, they got 100 and... Jesus, I can't do maths. Right, hold on. Add 6.
They're 131 points ahead of Mercedes.
Thanks.
I got you.
Let's move on. And so that means McLaren have won the Tier 2 Constructors' Championship.
It can still be between Haas and Mercedes, so for P2. Only 13 points separating them two in the constructors.
And they are currently P2 and 3 at the minute. As
And
Kenna,
P10 and 8. P11 and 8.
Kenna, Liam both dive into the pit as well. So they're going to be pitting at the same time. And there's contact. Liam loses his front wing. And has also got a 5-second time penalty for speed in the pits as well. There was contact.
Not what either of these wanted.
That's going to affect Liam's race big time. He's going to have to serve that penalty. But also, could there be a potential of getting more penalties for Liam for... Well, obviously he said it was speeding in the pit, so he obviously went into the back. But was there a possible brake check? We don't actually know. Did Kenner actually stop? Because I didn't actually see his stop.
Not on board.
I didn't actually see his car stop, but apparently he has, so we just got to go with the data. I'm looking at the replay again, because my stream's a couple of seconds behind. Kenner does brake quite early. But,
Or if
again...
the drivers feel like it was a brake check, they can report it, but...
Again,
not for us to
it might not have been, we don't know. But there's no
Yeah.
safety cars. I'm quite surprised to see some drivers pitting on lap 10, to be honest. I would have thought the pit window would have... Like, the best time to pit would be
James
lap
is
11.
out! He's getting the wall! His tyre's off!
James has just ended his race on
It's
lap
a safety
10,
car as well!
and we've got a safety car.
I can try and save the clip of that, because I was on board with him.
If you can, then you can send it to our editor to add it into the...
James is going to be absolutely gutted.
That's his 15-point gap gone.
That's going to be decreasing to well under 15, well not well under, but it's going to be under 15 points now. He's not going to be able to, but he's still able to win the champion. No, he's not. He's not. Yes, he is.
We've got one race left.
It's all going to be down to next round, see who wins the championship.
If Neil can't get himself 15 points today, James still has a chance of winning.
Hold on, if I've just thought of something.
Neil almost drove right into the back of Kenner right there.
If I'm right, if Neil wins this, he'll gain 25 points. He'll be 10 points ahead of James. So if Neil gets the win today, he's going to win the championship.
Not necessarily. There's a chance
James won't be able to gain 10 points in the last round.
He can.
He'll be only to no how. He'll be only able to gain 8 at the most with the over. Although he will be able to gain 10. But what I'm saying is if Neil finishes P2 in the next all he'll have to do is finish P2. He don't have to win.
As long as he can finish P2, well, even P3.
Yeah, P3.
But he's still got to get the points tonight.
He's gonna need that at least a P3. Neil is gonna want today, just to get level on James's points.
And it's been level between these two all season, and it's coming down to the final two races. The two McLaren drivers leading the championship 1 and 2 at the minute, and one of them has crashed.
This was James's race to win. He was 3.2 ahead of Aon. He was having a lovely time.
And now Marcus is having a lovely time because we do have an Aston Martin safety car out. And we all know what that's referencing. Even Jim's having a lovely time. I can hear it now.
What?
You're too young to know what I'm on about.
Yeah, I know what you're on about, but how can you hear it?
Because I've got supersonic hearing, mate.
Now you've just got some weird spy camera in Jim's bedroom.
Nah, mate, I ain't the FBI. Yeah, that's right, FBI, we're on too. Let's have a look at the race day. James, no wait, my controller fell off the desk and took control of my wheel. Ah, no way.
What? Oh no.
His controller fell off, and obviously that's going to affect where you steer. That's
Oh,
unlucky there
dear.
for James.
Next time, sellotape your controller to the desk.
Or just put it somewhere where it can't fall off. Don't have to sellotape
Or
it.
do that.
God, CDM, you are an idiot.
Yeah. Nail it to your desk.
That is very unfortunate though for James. Has to he has to get P2 at the minimum next week. And where are we next week?
Japan.
We're at Japan. The Suzuka circuit.
Oh, I have to race now next week.
Why?
My surgery got pushed back.
That's good news.
I'm not. It's not good news. I didn't want to race.
Well, you can always just, I don't know.
That's right. I like Japan anyway.
Japan's a great circuit when you get it right.
Yeah.
But right now, Kenna has made it extremely difficult to win this race. He's got 8 seconds worth of time penalties.
Could this be a possible 1-2 for Williams?
Well, they're in, what are they now? They're 1 and 3.
Yep.
And Liam has got a mighty task to do from 11th with 8 seconds of time penalties as well. Neil, Invader and Build Pistol all with 3 seconds time penalties as well. That's going to affect their race. As you start choking and dying, can you do it quietly please? But Aeon Blades currently leads this race on fresh mediums. A safety car is coming in this lap. Aeon does control the field. Let's hope everyone can stay out of the rears of each other. No fruity business today, please. You don't want any penalties.
Hard for some of these guys to do.
You referencing yourself there, or?
No.
Yep.
I'm never in the race I'm the one who causes the safety car usually. So.
Aeon looks like he just went and he's slowed down again, but he's
gone now,
again.
And
he is away. He might have gone a little bit early, but that restart really confused some people. Kenna.
Oh, look at Super Calgon's restart though on those fresh softs.
He has got a mighty task to get them softs to the end though.
Nah, 14 laps, easy peasy lemon squeezy, my bro.
14 laps?
Yeah, man.
Nah, man.
Yeah, man.
Nah. 14 and 14 is 28. There's not 28 laps here.
No, because lap 13 and lap 27, that would make 14, you donut.
I know, I'm just seeing if I can confuse you because you're an idiot.
You can't confuse me, I'm a genius, bro.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
You stupid. I knew it.
The sky's getting a bit dark.
The sky is getting a bit dark as you mention it.
Unfortunately, there's no rain.
We don't know that. That safety car has delayed the race finish for a bit.
Rain now would be beautiful.
There is a slight possibility of rain at the end now.
You suck in like 3 seconds
Who's
quicker
Monster
than
Forever? They've just said you suck, I'm like 3 seconds quicker than you.
I am so confused whoever that is. That makes no sense.
Well, that's what I said to your mum anyway.
Man, you can't. You can't. We're not that type of channel, man. Who is Monster Forever?
I don't know. I don't even know who they're talking to, whether it's me, you, or them, the actual drivers.
I'm not really sure, to be honest, but there we go. Fair enough, he's 3
Join
seconds.
the league and show us what
Might
you're
just be a
about
random
then.
guy.
Sauce that as my
Oh, it
brother.
is. It says
Or keep quiet.
Monster Forever said, sorry, that's my brother. I apologise to your mother as well. Anyway.
Oh, Mitch fighting him in the chat. Ooh, she's getting saucy. You see what Mitch said? Join the league and show
Yeah.
us what you're about then.
But there's a lesson in life, being quicker is not always better.
Peasants.
Liam has DNF'd as well. He must have been in retirement because I didn't see any cars crashing. As Neil is moving up the field, he's just got past unbuild. There should be a way to change these camera angles. Like,
Oh, Mitch, there was
see...
no need for that. You didn't need to violate him like that.
Mitch has just violated in the chat. Mosh right on the back of the Williams of the debutant Genserino. As he, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. It sounds right, so.
Gensalino. There you go.
You just made him cry. I hope you realise that.
I have that effect on people.
The DRS is now available this lap. Kenna opens that
Look how
flap
close Mosh is, though.
immediately. I don't know who to watch. Do I watch Kenna or do I watch Mosh? They're both gonna make a move. Kenna actually pulls out of it, so I was partially incorrect there.
Mosh up the inside.
It does look like it's gonna start raining. This might be a slippery end. I don't think the rain will come in time to actually change tyres, but Mosh manages to keep the position. Can he? We got Genserino looking to make the move again. Pulls back in though. He thinks better of it. He's got the Invader right behind him as Invader spun. Genserino's in the wall as well. Both of them spun at the same corner. And Neil Moser goes and gets himself a 3-second time penalty in the process. He's now up to 6 seconds. I feel like I'm going to do a hell of a lot of that tonight. As Genserino gets himself another.
Gensalino.
Mosh making
He gets the switchback. Oh, he goes for it. He goes for a double switchback. He's going to do a switch. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just have a seizure? I swear you did. Pete can't make the move work in Sector 3. He's going to retry again in Sector 1. He's going to have DRS to assist him. Huh?
You can't ask me if I've just had a seizure.
I can. If you don't answer, I know. But Pete, Mosh moves over to defend. Pete going for the outside line. Mosh has the inside line. Pete takes it very deep. You'll have to give that position back. Is he
Pete
going to? He
taking
does.
the WRC line.
That goes side by side to the long left-hander. He retakes the position. Mosh can't make the move work. The McLaren trying to slide his way through Kenna. 3-second time penalty. He's now up to 11 seconds? 12 seconds?
Mosh bumps Pete a bit in the rear.
You know a lot about that, wouldn't you? The rear bumping. Neil needs to be careful here. He's trying to overtake Mosh, but Mosh is trying to overtake Pete as well, so they're battling. And Neil is looking anywhere for some space to overtake. Mosh goes very deep. That's left Neil an opportunity to overtake, but will he be able to? He's stuck behind the DRS of Mosh, as Mosh has DRS from Pete.
Lots of action in this race. Love it.
Cheers, mate. Hopefully it's
Truck fireman's just joined.
That's who was supposed to join.
It's a bit late, bud, but
I mean, Odyssey Films has said lots of action in this race. Love it.
Neil's round. He clips the back of
As I
Mosher.
said that, Neil has spun, and that has promoted Unbuild and Invader up. Genserino has dropped down quite significantly after that spin. Did he have damage from hitting the wall? I'm assuming so, considering how far back he is.
James is gonna be loving it. He's gonna be rubbing his hands together like Gargamel from the Smurfs.
You what? Are you alright?
No.
Ah, I could tell. But Marsh currently trying to close back up to the Pete now, as he's obviously lost a few positions battling with Neil before Neil spun. Not positions, time, sorry.
Mosh is out of the DRS.
This pizza's just there, man.
Pizza.
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
I would have destroyed it by now, I'm not gonna lie.
I haven't had time to destroy it because I've been trying to deal with you. But Aeon Blades on the back of Kenner as we come through the penultimate corners into the final corner to start lap 18. He will have DRS. As Kenner sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix so far, does Aeon have enough in him to actually make a move? Kenner goes...
He doesn't need to make the move.
He doesn't, but who wants to
But
win?
he goes, what the...
That was spicy from Aeon then. I'm not sure what happened. I think he just got a bit... Oh god. RIP headphone users. CDM's laughing.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Are you done yet?
yeah.
I think Aeon got a bit distracted and he was late on the brakes. That's cost him a little bit of time. He's now had to give that position back to Kenner. And he's now fallen out of the DRS. And Bill gets himself a 3-second time. What's so funny,
Lovely
man?
stuff, boys.
I'm crying.
Super Cal got 3/10 from the rear of Aeon. As he looks to make the move with the DRS, he does make it through nice and cleanly, and he's going to keep that position in the braking zone. He does take it wide though. That's brought Aeon back into it as well, but he has got a tyre advantage as he's on the softs, but they will start falling away very shortly. Drivers, well, Super Calgon sliding all over the place. He's fallen back 2 seconds, Aeon Blades. I'm not really sure.
Mosh?
Mosh has dropped down significantly. He's now fighting a ghost. I'm not sure. I think he pitted again.
What tyre is he on?
He's on 0 lap old mediums.
Oh yeah, he was on soft.
It's getting really cloudy around the circuit now. The Sochi Autodrome. Will we see any rain? Is the question. We're on lap 19 of 27. Currently still no rain, which is a good thing. But what the hell? You might want to mute yourself if you're doing stuff like that. Jesus.
Hey, my bottle makes weird noises for it.
We've currently got unbilled, the only car within a second of someone. He's within a second of Neil MR-C-REES, dropping back slightly. Nobody's gone flying over these big orange sausage curbs. I'm expecting to see that later on by myself.
Someone has gone flying, you just didn't see it.
What was I doing? Eyeing up a pizza.
You were namming your chicken strips or whatever.
Oh mate,
Domino's chicken strips are off.
they're elite.
They are there.
There's a load of people that are currently ordering a Domino's right now. I reckon Jim's one of them, you know. I reckon Jim's ordering one now.
Nah, Jim's ordering strippers.
No, he can't. His missus will get angry.
It's a Tuesday.
Oh.
Is it a Tuesday? Whatever day
Pistol shoots right over just before the braking zone to stop Invader from overtaking. These two are fighting again. I didn't realize the Invader had closed that gap. Can Invader get past, or what do you reckon? Can Invader do it? He's out of not ERS, but DRS. English. He's out of the DRS. No, he's out of the ERS. Not the DRS, the ERS. He's out of that. And Pete has, I'd say, about 20%. I can't really see on his steering wheel.
Tell me, I'll have a look for you.
Yeah, you have a look, because I don't
He
want to
is
bring the...
30%, yeah, close enough.
Yeah, I was close enough. Whereas, it looks like he's got about 10% Invader.
Who, Aeon? Oh, Invader. Invader has, yeah, 3% now.
And Invader goes to the inside line. The outside line, sorry. He makes the move stick using the outside line. Can he keep the position? Pete can't get the traction through there to be able to make a switchback happen. But can he get it through here? They're both on medium tyres. Obviously, Invader on a couple of laps fresher. Pete been on these tyres for 13 laps, and Invader's only been on them for 10 starting this lap. So Invader has got that position, but he has got Pete with DRS to deal with now. So can he defend? Can he park his car perfectly in the correct position to stop that Mercedes from getting through? He pulls out to defend that inside line. Pete goes for the outside. He doesn't manage to make it stick. Pete does some straight line driving and has managed to get past again. I thought he was going to go for a switchback, but he didn't. And that has... Oh, Invader almost making contact with the rear of Pistol there. But now obviously they're going to have the DRS again to play with. Invader pushing that Haas a lot. I can see he's really going over track limits at some corners. And others he isn't. He's got to be very careful. On Pete does get on that little orange sausage curb that I was on about the sensitive flying. Doesn't actually go flying though, so he's still good, but it will slow him down as Invader now has the DRS again, as this is the only battle on track. Invader going for the outside line again, gets past well before the corner, and that means he's going to keep that position for now, and there is a 3/10 gap. 4/10 now is rising. Invader got 7 seconds on P3 to get, but what's that penalty situation looking like for the two drivers? Aeon with only 3 seconds and Invader with 9. I'm not really sure why Pete was really fighting with Invader if he's got 9 seconds of penalty, because that means Pete's going to keep P5 anyway. You could just use the quicker car and just stay in his DRS.
That's what I'd do. There's no point risking getting another penalty by battling him too hard.
But it's all alright. We've only got a few laps left. If I'm right, we've got 6.
Yes.
Oh, look at me and my maths. I'm bloody good.
No, wait, do we? We got this lap and 5, yeah, 6.
Yeah, shut up.
On. Wait, chill man, you didn't know how to take away a few numbers earlier, chill.
I got Pete's box distracting me, alright? It's full of sweaty goodness. Alright, it's a meteor pizza. And they are the stuff. Pistol Racing has fallen out of a second from Invader. He doesn't want to keep falling out. Has he got DRS? He does have DRS to catch back up, but he doesn't want to fall out too much. I thought he was going to take it deep then. He came in with quite a bit of pace, but manages to keep it on the circuit so far. Still in P5 though, so he's... Where did he start this race from? Oh, he loses the rear end slightly there. Pete is still up 4 positions. It's a good start for him. Super Calgon currently up 8 positions. So he's the biggest gainer so far. So he would be classed as the driver of the day by the game. His tyres are 11 lap old. Now they are going to start falling away with Ken on the 12 lap old mediums. He's going to the end and he's got a 5-second gap. But he needs 11 seconds.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
To win this race. It's possible to get them seconds, but he's got to really push. How much ERS does the guy have? Guys are almost out of ERS.
Calgon's on 13 and Ken is on 22, so quite similar.
The only thing is, Kenner really needs Calgon to mess up at some point if he wants to win. He should be okay for a podium, I think.
Washing machines live longer. Anyway.
Did you watch that Silly Bang remix I told you about?
I can't remember, probably.
You have to watch it. I'll play it before the tier 1 race. When I munch on my pizza.
You're gonna munch your pizza before the tier 1 race?
Yeah.
You're gonna munch... What size pizza did you get?
A large.
You're gonna munch a large pizza in less than 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I can munch it through qualifying, can't I? I'll just do
Yeah,
one
that's a
run.
good point. What, is that all you need?
Yeah, to start at the back.
Am I actually getting that quali ban for...
Huh?
Am I actually getting that quali ban?
Yeah, hashtag ban CDM and stuff, innit?
Alright.
Huh?
I actually quite like having a quali ban in Russia.
Yeah, I bet you would, don't you? Filthy Russians. We got Jen Serino in P10 at the minute though. Closing up to Hawk Pie, who's making his return of the debutant versus the Returnian. That's not even a word, but it is now.
Or the Returnian.
Yeah, obviously we know the Returnian is actually not even in the session at the minute, so Hawk Pie will not be scoring the points.
Oh, well, look at the move on that guy.
Every driver is now out of a second of each other at least. Aeon is closing up to Super Calgon. Obviously Super Calgon going to be struggling with them tyres because they are falling off. So these two will be battling eventually. But until...
Do you know how to play chess?
Not a clue, mate.
Oh.
I'm not 80 years old.
I'm not 80.
I can play drafts.
Yeah, but that's easy.
A simplified chess. And I can play Monopoly. I'm sick of Monopoly. Nobody could beat me in Monopoly, mate. And I'm good at Minecraft.
No, you play Fortnite.
I actually don't play.
You definitely do.
Nope.
I refuse to believe you that you don't.
I don't. Not anymore.
There it is.
When it first came out, am I off?
I can't say much, bro. I sweated it for like a year and a half straight.
Mate, you've made YouTube videos on Fortnite. Everyone go check CDM's channel out. Some good stuff on that channel.
That's just squeaky me.
It's funny though, isn't it?
God, do you remember how squeaky I used to be?
Well, no, I didn't know you back then.
Yeah, you did. When I first started league racing, I was hella squeaky.
You still are.
Wait, that's actually a violation. You can't do me like that, my brother.
I've got to, because Aeon is chasing Super Calgon and he's going to have DRS. Aeon did get... Can Super Calgon wash out the washing machines to defend against Aeonix Blade, who would try and slice the washing machines? What kind of fan fiction is this?
Super Calgon needs to hold that 1 second gap to Kenner, otherwise Kenner's gonna take this.
I didn't even realise Kenner could actually win this race.
We've got to chuck him in tier 2 for next season.
You mean tier 1?
Tier 1, yeah, you know what I mean? Bing bang bosh.
He is being helped by the fact that Super Calgon is on extremely worn tyres, and that's going to help Aeon as well. There's only 2 laps remaining in this one and the next.
2 attempts in it. I think it's safe to say, as long as there's no mistake from Kenner, he's got it.
Kenna obviously needs to win this race if he wants any chance of securing. Where is he? P3. He wants to secure P3, and there's a 2-point
Oh,
gap
it's gone
between.
now. Calgon's got a penalty. All his hopes and dreams.
As these two go side by side. Oh,
Now it's a fight for P2 between these two.
that's really going to help Kenna. There's a bit of contact there between the Alpine and the Williams. Don't ever scream like that
Pistol.
again.
He's catching up to Neil.
But Super Calgon has now 13 seconds behind Kenna. Kenna just needs to keep this gap, and he has won this race.
He's got a 3-second penalty anyway. Calgon does now.
So he has won this race if he doesn't crash.
Oh, these two are gonna be battling tooth and nail.
For the final lap, obviously Super Calgon with a lot more ERS currently than Aeon. Is he going to be able to use that to his advantage? His contact.
How was the contact there?
I don't know, but there was contact, and that's invited Invader right in, and that's going. It's going to be a very close finish between these guys. I don't know what the penalty situation is. Currently, it's 3 seconds between them all, bar Invader, who is on 9 seconds. So, Invader can battle for on-track position, but it's not really going to matter when it comes to the final finishing positions. Jen Serino has had a pretty disappointing debut, currently sitting down in 10th, as Mitch has sent invites. You know what that means?
What?
It's nearly tier 1 time.
Yay.
This battle for the lead is currently intense. Jesserino almost been lapped, to be honest. Truck Fireman has just left the session, so he was in here. As we watch Ken across the line, he is your winner for the round 14. But we're going to go back to the action as Aeon has now pulled a slight gap from Super Calgon and Invader, but Invader still trying to get past Super Calgon, coming across the final
Pete got past
corner.
Neil Mozza.
And he doesn't get past Super Calgon, but Pete does get past Neil Mozza. James has left the session, so James stuck around to watch the race. So did Truck Fireman. Obviously, Truck Fireman was supposed to be reserving. There was supposed to be 13 drivers, but there isn't. But your final top 5 is Kenna, Aeon Blades, Super Calgon, Pistol Racing, and Invader. And Neil and Bill Pump, Mosh, Kyle, and Gensarino is your final top 10. So that is it from us at tier 2 for tier 2 until the final race next week. Trust me,
championship decider.
Next week will be the championship decider. You do not want to miss it. We'll see you guys then, and don't forget to leave in the comments #BanCDM.